Hi everyone, the new episode of Football News is here. Let's waste no time and give a like to this video right away while we proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Arsenal are eyeing a move for Ajax goalkeeper Dian Tramay. He's supposed to become the new backup for David Raya instead of Aaron Ramsdale. I want to revive the camps and retreats of the past, old habits and atmospheres, simple and healthy things, and Buffon will help me in this. If modernity is playing the PlayStation until 4 in the morning when there is a match the next day, then this modernity is not good. From now on, they leave their PlayStations at home and no longer bring them, Luciano Spalletti says. Manchester United will make Inter an offer for right-back Denzel Dumfries in the summer. The English club is ready to pay 40 million euros. Bayern probably have no interest in me as a coach, and I would also have no interest in Bayern. I've always said another job here in Germany is out of the question for me, Joachim Löw told. Arsenal, Liverpool and Tottenham are interested in acquiring Juventus central midfielder Adrien Rabiot, who could become a free agent in the summer. That's not a topic for us now. We now all have to work together to ensure that we spend 3 more nice and successful months together with Tuchel, shared Bayern CEO Christoph Freund. Manchester United are keeping tabs on former Chelsea and Everton player Ross Barkley, who has been playing well for Luton Town this season. Liverpool central midfielder Ryan Gravenberch suffered a horrific ankle injury during the Carabao Cup final against Chelsea. Sassuolo has decided to sack the team's head coach Alessio Dionisi. The youth coach Emiliano Bejica was temporarily given the reins instead. Bordeaux and Honduras attacker Albert Ellis was placed in a medically induced coma after suffering a head injury at the start of the Saturday's Liga 2 clash against Guingamp 1-0. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored in 9 consecutive appearances for Al Nassr. He has already scored 22 goals in the Saudi Pro League this season. Man United centre-back Victor Lindelof is thinking about leaving the club, with AC Milan in his services. Young Norwegian forward Oscar Bob is included in Pep Guardiola's plans for the future. The club will offer him a new contract. Jurgen Klopp won his 8th trophy as Liverpool's head coach. Chelsea have lost 6 of their last finals at Wembley. The last victory was recorded back in 2018 against Manchester United in the FA Cup. Lautaro Martinez has set his own record in goal scoring in Serie A. Over the course of 23 matches in the ongoing season, he has already bagged 22 goals. He also reached the 100-goal milestone in the league. Manchester United and Chelsea will be competing for Inter Milan centre-back Alessandro Bastoni in the summer. The players started to lose their energy. The team felt maybe penalties would be good for us. Chile felt really tired. Gallagher, after 5 minutes, we needed to change. The effort was massive, Mauricio Pochettino stated. Borussia Dortmund suffered its first defeat of the year in the match against Hoffenheim. In extra time, Klopp's kids were up against the billion-pound blue bottle jobs. Liverpool were just sensational. These young players were incredible. Klopp must be proud of them, Gary Neville said. A return to Barcelona? Why not? Jean-Claire Todibo said. Rafael Leao has equaled Rui Costa as the second-best Portuguese scorer in Serie A with 42 goals. Only Cristiano Ronaldo has more, 81. Marcos Alonso and Sergio Roberto will definitely leave Barcelona in the summer. There is no chance that their contracts will be extended. Real Madrid have included Sevilla right-back Juan Luis Sanchez in their list of transfer targets for the summer transfer window. David De Gea once again refused to pen a contract with Al Nassr, despite being without a job since July. Massimiliano Allegri became the first coach in Serie A history since 1929-1930 to reach the milestone of 1,000+ points after 301 wins, 99 draws, and 96 defeats. He has 1,002 real points to his credit. In Juazeiro, where Dani Alves was born, residents are demanding that a statue erected in honor of the footballer be demolished. He was recently sentenced to 4 years and a half in prison. In case Leeds United got promoted back to the Premier League, the club would like to bring back its former leader Calvin Phillips, who is playing for West Ham United on loan from Man City. Premier League managers want to bring in a rule that will see them treated the same as players, and only be allowed to move clubs or be sacked during transfer windows. Arsenal, Manchester United, AC Milan and Inter Milan are showing interest in Fenerbahce's central attacking midfielder Sebastian Szymanski. The Turkish side values him at 30 million euros. Real Madrid intend to loan Arda Güler out this summer. and Milan are interested in recruiting him. The clubs hope that it will be an equally successful loan as it was with Brahim Diaz. And now let's have a look at the results of yesterday's fixtures. Despite the score of only 1-0, Liverpool and Chelsea still managed to deliver a heated Carabao Cup final. For example, the Reds goalkeeper Kylian MBAPPE made 9 saves, saving his side from 3 goals, according to the XG metric. Eventually, Liverpool managed to snatch the victory only in the 118th minute, with Virgil van Dijk's header after a corner kick. The battle against Sevilla did not go well for Real Madrid. The guests' defensive line, led by Sergio Ramos, did a great job of dealing with Madrid's attack, until the genius of Luka Modric sparked, handing the Los Blancos the needed 3 points with a magical shot from outside the penalty area in the 81st minute. PSG were one step away from losing to Rennes, for whom Amine Gouiri struck an accurate shot in the first half. However, the French champions were saved by a spot kick in 90+7, which was converted by Gonzalo Ramos. Interestingly enough, the coaching staff subbed Kylian MBAPPE off in the 65th minute. The Riyadh derby between Al Shabab and Al Nassr turned out to be very entertaining, with Al Nassr emerging victorious thanks to Talisca's double and Ronaldo's successful penalty kick. At some point, Al Shabab fans initiated Messi chants, to which CR7 had found an epic response after the second goal. Alright, moving on to the main news of the release. Saudi Arabia outfit Al Ittihad are planning to pull off another absolutely shocking move. The club, which already has Karim Benzema, N'Golo Kanté and Fabinho in the roster, is going to land one of Europe's leading goalkeepers this summer, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, as their main priority. Al Ittihad's sporting director Ramon Planes, who previously worked in the same position at Barcelona, is working on a deal. However, for now, Ter Stegen is not going to quit Barcelona. His contract runs until the summer of 2028, and the German goalkeeper is determined to work it out. Al Ittihad's first-choice goalie this season is 37-year-old Brazilian Marcelo Groi. Victor Osimhen will definitely leave Napoli next summer, and now it's clear which club the Nigerian would prefer joining. Despite the fact that PSG offer much better conditions and a role of an alternative to Mbappe, Osimhen is leaning towards becoming a Chelsea player. Osimhen's idol is the iconic Didier Drogba, and he always dreamed of playing in the English Premier League. In return, Chelsea are willing to pay Napoli 120 million euros, included in a release clause of Osimhen's contract. Earlier on, it was believed that Aubameyang might pick PSG as his next career destination, as he had previously performed in the French league at Lille. This season, the Nigerian has scored 10 goals in 20 appearances in all competitions. Bayern Munich have accepted losing their starting left-back Alphonso Davies in the summer, as he has already agreed personal terms with Real Madrid and his agent has been in contact with Barcelona. The Bavarians have already informed both interested clubs that they are ready to sell the Canadian for at least 50 million euros. However, Madrid hope to lower the asking price due to the fact of Davies having only a year left in his contract with Bayern in the upcoming summer. The 23-year-old defender is expected to choose Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti is said to be personally interested in bringing Davies to the Merengues ranks. He even talked to the player on this topic. The leaders of the Saudi Pro League recently held a meeting to determine a strategy for their behavior in this summer's transfer market. After discussing the budget, they came to the conclusion that they will try to poach 4 world football superstars this summer: Kevin De Bruyne, Son Heung-min, Mohamed Salah, and Luka Modric. Previous reports stated that Salah could become one of the highest-paid athletes in the world in case of agreeing to Saudi Arabia move. As for others, Modric will become a free agent in the summer, and De Bruyne has a year left in his contract. Bayern Munich are extremely determined to appoint Xabi Alonso as their next manager. For the sake of it, the Bundesliga champions are even ready to offer the Spaniard a salary that no other player on the team receives: 20 million euros per season. This is 4 times more than Alonso currently receives at Bayern. It could also make him the world's second highest paid coach. As of this moment, only Pep Guardiola receives more, 22.4 million euros. Aside from Bayern, Liverpool are also considering Alonso's candidacy. It is now absolutely obvious that Kylian MBAPPE will play for Real Madrid next season. However, according to the source, the French attacker made the final decision on the transfer back in December last year. Since then, he has only been waiting for the right moment to inform the PSG board of his future plans. PSG coach Luis Enrique, who substituted Mbappe at the end of the game against Rennes, hinted that the squad is already practicing playing without its main man. Sooner or later, at some point, we have to get used to playing without Kylian Mbappe. Folks, check out the new video from our Fanatico channel and find out the story of Dani Alves and how his life in prison is going. The Football News channel was with you. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye.